Welcome to Lubera, the Swiss fruit and berry plant producers and breeders. My name is Markus Kobelt. I'm founder and breeder of Lubera. Today I want to talk to you about primocane blackberry breeding. Based on the work of John Clark at the University of Arkansas, who did a tremendous work building in the primocane gene in blackberries, we are working on new varieties too. There are some competitors and friends doing it also in England and other countries. And I want just to talk to you a little bit about our work in these plants. The problem with primocane blackberries is, primocane blackberries are the blackberries like autumn-bearing raspberries. You can cut them down 100%. They are making new shoots in spring, and on the same shoots in the same year, they're making blooms and fruits like autumn-bearing raspberries. So now we have this trait in blackberries. The problem is that blackberries are not raspberries. They're ripening later and they need more time to ripen. They need more time to become from a bloom also a fruit, about 30 to 50% more time, and this is the problem. When we in our climate, in UK, in Holland, in Germany and Switzerland and Austria, when we don't have varieties which have really ripe fruit beginning and middle of August, they will never become ripe. Then you end up with bushes full of green fruit which are not ripening. So what we are doing in our breeding since about 5 years, we are selecting early primocane varieties, because in all the breeding programs it was not so important. They were breeding for professional fruit growing in the south, in Spain or in Florida and California, where you have enough sunlight, enough heat to have ripening, to ripen the blackberries. But in our climate, in our gardens, we have no plastic tunnels, we have no glass houses, and we have not so much sun. So we must have primocane varieties beginning to ripen beginning of August, middle of August. And now we have succeeded. We have now varieties which every year have fruit on the 1-year-old shoots beginning of August, middle of August, like here. It must not be all fruit ripening at that time, but it must really be beginning at that time, otherwise it's too late. And we have gone down from more than 2,000 plants to this 100 plants and varieties we are testing here. And in this season we will go to 4 or 5 numbers which we are beginning to multiplicate, which are really working. We have 2 families. We will have a compact family which has only about 50-60 centimeters, and we have more bigger plants like this variety here. Of course we are going on with testing to be really sure that we have a good product, but with these varieties we are sure that in the future we will have good varieties from our own breeding. Of course we are also testing varieties from other breeders with the same trait which have really good varieties, so we are comparing them with our varieties, and in the end we will bring the best to you, our customers and our friends, which are really like their garden, and they have deserved to have good varieties. So we are going on multiplicating now these good varieties we have now, and we hope in 2 to 4 years to have really early ripening primocane blackberries for your garden. Go on gardening, waiting for our varieties.